Exit mo ni. Mag-exit ba? Pinisok ko.
Dai, Ross. Wala ko gi-chat di mo ba? Mo nang basahan? Ha? Ay sabi kuan ako video bi kay kuan kanang di man mo putol-putol man eh. Isa ha.
Teams are not all that familiar with each other, but when they do play, man, they've had some terrific games.
Yeah, and great rivalries, Kevin, bring out the emotion. I think fans around the country, me included, have been looking forward to this.
So the Lakers five right now. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Get out there with Green, and it's Howard in at the pivot spot, hanging the middle. And the Lakers with possession here. Kemba Walker hitting his three to go. Trying to get open is Davis. The shot's good from the kid. The kid's got his second bucket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Smart after the made shot from the kid. Outside, Walker. Again, the Celtics good for two.
Some might say the mid-range J is a dying shot because of analytics, but Walker doing his best to keep the mid-range shot alive.
Here's the kid. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Brown, good.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Brad Stevens and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Tonight's game will be their first run-in with LeBron, Anthony Davis, and the Lakers this season. Coach knows just how strong the Lakers can be when they get the ball moving around, saying they are loaded with great passers. It's not just LeBron, it's the whole team. For us to get a win, we'll have to be very crisp in our rotation. We'll see if they can carry that out.
LeBron outside, the pass to the kid. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Dennis Kent. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of this game. The Celtics rebounding well this summer. From the loss of Kyrie Irving and Al Horford, Kemba Walker possibly a better fit for this team.
And with their young core, understandable that they didn't want to extend Horford out to age 37. Revamp the roster, but I think they remain a contender in the East.
Here's Walker. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Yeah, complete focus right now. Such an impressive start to this game. 100% from the field.
Here's Rojo, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And the Celtics with possession here after the basket by Los Angeles. Smart misses. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's the kid, guarded by Tatum. That's slammed in by Howard.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
Here's Walker, not wasting any time in taking the shot and knocking it down. Walker's got... And 11 points.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Here's Smart following the basket by Anthony Davis. Oh, good with the triple.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Rojo, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Cantor after the basket by the Lakers. And it's Brown missing. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now, offense. And a chance to check out the numbers for Anthony Davis. Putting up about 24 points per, 10 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
All free throws good from the kid. Right around the halfway mark, and some players starting to feel a little bit beat up, taking those bumps and bruises. Is it hard to decide which injuries to play through versus the ones that make you sit and miss a game?
You know, I don't think so. If you're a younger player, it may be a little more difficult. But as you spend time in the league, you know your body. You understand what's an ache and a pain and something you can play with, or an injury that really hampers it. So I think as you mature in the league, it becomes much easier to know what's an injury and what's something that you can work through.
That word tolerance becomes pretty important, doesn't it?
Yeah, and everybody's a little different in that regard, Kevin. Some guys have a high tolerance, others have a low or moderate. But again, it's about knowing your body.
Here's Walker following the basket by Dwight Howard. That one falls. 16 points for Walker.
And he's off to a phenomenal start here tonight, guys.
He sure is. 7 for 7 already, and he just looks to be on a different level than everybody else right now.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. And has worked on that shot and tool set enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up with the Celtics. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Here's Cantor following the basket by Dwight Howard. Tatum finds Smart. Brown against LeBron. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of their roster.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Daniel Tice comes in for Enes Kanter. And Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Smart. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Waiters comes in for Danny Green.
Clearly, wow.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. That free throw good from the kid.
And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
Williams, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Now, here's Tice. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Stolen by McGee. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Walker. Hayward passes to Walker. Here's Tice. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Brown. And he finishes nicely on the way. Brown's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers history.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently, they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Green, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. And then for Los Angeles, Markieff Morris comes in for Davis. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for James. And he can't hit the second.
You talk about players that have transformed their bodies in the NBA. Gordon Hayward has added muscle every year while maintaining that speed focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
And here is Green. Out left to the wing. Here's Wanamaker. The rebound by the kid. You know, Greg, when he came into the league, Hayward looked so young. You almost don't recognize him now.
I mean, the suit of armor from his time in the weight room and the hair, sharp to match.
Celtics trail by 3. Knocked away. To the paint. Here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And, you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure, really impressive. Knows precisely when to pass over to the open man.
Here's the kid. 16 points for him. Back to Kuzma. Morris kicks to Waiters. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. And the Lakers get it back. Here's McGee. Can't hit from the low block. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. For 3, Hayward. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. Here's Rojo. Misses the layup.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lead.
A pull-up. They get it back. Tice, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
The kid passes to Waiters. Here's the kid, led by Green. Here's Rojo, and it's blocked. Green against Waiters. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the Lakers get called for the foul.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking down at mid-range.
For the Celtics. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. So the Lakers 5 right now. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Howard is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's the kid in at the point. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the kid in his last game against the Rockets delivered quite a performance. He contributed 31 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. It was a memorable moment for him. I'm sure he thinks he can repeat that effort more consistently from here on out. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Clock at 6. Here's Walker. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
They grab their own miss.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
They double team Walker. Celtics passing it around. Cantor, the basketball. Over James, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Brown's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics. For Los Angeles, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Kemba Walker picks one up. What would your dream backcourt look like? If you were going to design one, what would it look like?
Well, they'd have good size and athleticism, somewhere in that 6'3" to 6'6" range, and the ability to make plays for themselves and others, and also be very solid at the defensive end. You know, you think about some guys that would fit that bill. I look at a guy like Malcolm Brogdon, who really gives it to you in multiple ways as a backcourt player. And I like the scoring of Damian Lillard.
Agreed.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for him. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
All free throws good from the kid.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Walker taking his time here. And the rejection by James.
This is what makes LeBron so special. He does it at both ends. Great tenacity on defense.
The kid passes to James. Fades. The shot. No good. And the Celtics going the other way now. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. It happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
And, you know, when you only see a team twice a year, Greg, it's hard to really get a good understanding of who they are or a good feel for them. Oftentimes, that can lead to a series split.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, one thing you've got to know about Kemba Walker is that this guy can go off at any time. A dynamic scorer that also possesses the killer instinct. And when he gets it going, watch out. It can snowball into a dominating performance.
Our player of the week, the kid.
And you can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
And for Walker, who stayed 3 years at UConn, Clark, he just keeps getting better on the offensive end.
Well, Kemba Walker is one of the most dynamic little guys we've had in the league in its history. I mean, his ability to score from outside and inside, really hard to match and quite special. He's the type of player who always is surprising you on the upside.
Pass to Tatum. Now Cantor. Brown feeling it out a bit. From deep, Walker. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Stuff in that stat sheet, Kemba Walker can't grade out much better than what he's done tonight.
The kid passes to Howard. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Walker goes in, drops in the layup for 2. Walker's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Celtics.
Well, he's really been on the roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
And that basket is in there from the kid. The kid's got 22.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
And Walker's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. He kicks it to Brown. Back to Walker. Teardrop shot. The Lakers with the rebound. Here's Rojo. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Brown, the pass to Smart. Outside, Walker. Here's the three. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Puts it up for Davis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game over.
Fast break, here they come. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by James.
The lob is in the right spot for him. LeBron is never going to miss a chance to do something special throwing it down.
The Celtics with the lead. Cloak loose. Unhindered, going all the way. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now Walker, 26 points for him. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Danny Green. There's the three. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Here's Rojo to the inside. Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Walker dishes to Smart. Around the pass to Cannon. The Celtics working the ball around now. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
You got to stay down on the pump fake. Don't join the paratroopers club. Walker good at getting defenders out of their shoes and off the floor.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to score a much better percentage.
I got it. Hey, just box out. Everybody comes off.
Down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
He hits the second from the line.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Wick Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
Kemba Walker firing on all cylinders for Boston. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Thanks, Kevin. Here with Brad Stevens.
All right, thank you, David. Folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Around the small floor with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Walker in Smart the guard. And it's Cantor in a titular position. That's the Boston 5. The kid passes to James. For the tie, he takes it up and lays it in. LeBron's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Picked him clean. Here's Rojo. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
The Celtics shooting at 50% in a decent group. Another steal. Passes it to James. And finished off by LeBron.
You know, LeBron plays a very mistake-free game, usually in the open court. And when he's out on the break, the points are almost a guarantee.
And Walker's got the ball here for the Celtics. Outside Tatum. Ball's not loose. He dishes it to Cantor. Walker with a clean look. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
Over to the left wing. It's deflected, but he stays with it. He gets it in there. Walker's got 30 points.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Here's Rojo. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Celtics trail by 4. And Walker kicks to Tatum. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Outside, Walker. 6 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Fades back. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Walker. Tatum's got 5.
Well, I like the shoot-first mentality of Tatum, guys. Staying aggressive and keeping constant pressure on the defender.
Moves on moves. That's Jason Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
And sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempt.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 7 for the field in the 3rd. That leaves room for improvements. Brown right side. This one for 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside, Walker. It doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
For Los Angeles, they have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. Clark, you were so prolific in so many areas of the game. Which part of basketball came the easiest for you?
I think the rebounding piece. I always had a knack for sniffing out missed shots and had the size and timing, hands to chase down rebounds. But that was probably the strength of my game and the most unique part of it at an early age. And then the ball handling. My dad was 6'4" in the 50s, which into my head and my heart. Make sure you can handle that ball. So from the time I started playing, I was dribbling and making sure I could handle it. It served me well during my playing career.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
Checked in, and now a chance to... in for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Enes Kanter. Robert Williams comes in for Tatum. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Marcus Smart. And we are talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he is able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. Outside Williams. Tice finds Williams. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And they'll turn over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Lakers leading by 13. Here's Holmes. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it. Finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Boston shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Now, here's Tice. He's got 5. Stolen by Waiters. Inside. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop.
Kuzma not only has great skill, but his balance is so good. Even when he gets bumped around, he still finds a way to score.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
Guys, I don't think there's any doubt that the work he's put in practicing free throw shooting has paid off. I mean, he's made nice strides in getting those shooting percentage numbers up.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And so it's Los Angeles in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Dion Waiters. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Davis. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's the kid in at the point guard.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Kicks it to Waiters. Here's the kid, guarded by Walker. Got a piece of it.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Down low. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
This kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Brown. 35 points for Walker.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
And the Lakers turn it over again. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
As you look at the kid, some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
So there you go, and as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
Walker the pass to Tice. Back to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. A 3-ball. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Tice. Here's Walker. That shot, no good. Some solid defensive work there from the kid.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And Hayward gets it to go.
First lead of the half, second of the game. Can he beat up?
Here's the kid, guarded by Walker. The kid passes to McGee, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I like the fact fact that McGee not just going through the motions here. I mean, setting a good solid screen, timing his roll perfectly. That's basketball 101 there.
To the middle. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. Chance for another point at the free throw line. JaVale McGee.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Marcus Smart's checked in for the Celtics. And then for Los Angeles, LeBron's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Green in for Dion Waiters. Here's Hayward. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Los Angeles leading by 11. Here's the kid, defended by Hayward. Takes the 13-footer. Here's McGee, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. McGee's got 10 points in just the second half. Smart kicks to Tice. Hayward on the wing. And it's Walker, top of the key. And he overshot that one, missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Los Angeles has gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. McGee's shot is off.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop. They just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Here's Rojo. Good work there as it goes. The kid's got 42 in the game.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
There's Smart. Ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
The tendency can be to really rush or push the game, and they need to avoid that.
Here's Walker. Drops one in from the wing. Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And stolen by Hayward. Green against Smart. Over Green. Smart misses.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
They kick it out to Green. Knocks down the three ball. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And Green is a world-class sniper. Lazy, an excellent shooter. Great at getting his puppy set on these shots from deep.
Another steal. Davis up top, and now it's Davis running. He can go all the way. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Mark, a big part of your game was rebounding. You controlled the glass so well. What's one thing you would tell young viewers if they wanted to improve their rebounding?
You know, I'm a little bit out of the norm here, but the biggest thing to me for rebounding is pursuing the ball. Boxing out is important, but pursuing the ball and good timing are the most important elements of rebounding. And that's what I would have players focus on. Pursue the ball.
And now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, the kid.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list.
LeBron James knows the meaning of the word layup, but he's much more interested in throwing it down when he can.
Here's Smart. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul. Mark, it feels like we're seeing more and more of this, but bench celebrations and reactions at both college and pro levels.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? I think it's an outgrowth of the social media platform.
You're right. I agree.
I think there's no question, because anything that can be done that's creative and fun is going to find a life on social media and maybe go viral. And guys know that. They're aware. I mean, this generation has grown up with social media, so they understand they could be seen beyond just the arena if they do something pretty clever.
And you and I are sitting over here watching. We're laughing as much as anybody else, aren't we?
Oh, I'm not denying that it's fun. I love seeing it, actually, but on occasion it does get a little carried away.
Both free throws good from the kid. Celtics trail by 18. Here's Walker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, for somebody who's not the biggest or strongest guy out there, Walker is not afraid to get it done inside. A lot of times he gets to the line because he's fearless in attacking the paint.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's the kid, guarded by Walker. The kid passes to Davis. Here's the kid, and it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Davis against Tatum. And there's the pass to the kid. On the wing, James. 4 on the clock. Trying to get open is Davis.
Hey, how about that defensive hustle by Jaylen Brown? I mean, just not giving this man any room to feel comfortable.
Smart passes to Tatum. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Smart dishes to Brown. And here's Walker outside. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Walker the pass to Cannon. Last season, the NBA announcing the launch of a league in Africa, along with FIBA. Bart, what do you think of that move?
I think it's another example, Kevin, of the globalization of the game and the NBA's intentional, purposeful way of expanding and continuing to grow the game for the sake of the business of basketball, which is a game that obviously you and I love.
And Clark, we see so many foreign players come into the NBA and play well. Not just play, but play well.
Yeah, and not just Africa, although a number of players from Africa, but a number of different countries have signed on. It could make for a more exciting league.
Green passes to the kid. To the paint. Stolen by Kansas. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Tatum.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style, Kevin. Showing off his dunking ability right there.
Green, the pass to the kid. It's Davis on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From past the arc. And Green with the basket on the assist by Davis. Green's got 8 here in the quarter.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
That's a 2-pointer from Walker, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to the kid. Lakers working the ball around now. There's the dish to James, and Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Lakers with the ball. Here's the kid. 6 to shoot. Get that out of here. They recover it. And that one's good by Davis. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Markieff Morris is checked in for Davis. Murray comes in for James. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Green. Rajon Rondo subbed in for the kid. Hayward looking.
Got the bases covered really well with the number of awards they give out, Kevin, but I would like to perhaps see consideration given to a sophomore campaign award. That would be kind of cool because sometimes the rookie of the year, at least recently, has been a little cloudy because a rookie had been in the league a year, Ben Simmons, case in point, and then was counted. It was actually technically his second year, but his first year of playing. So a sophomore award worth adding to.
This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something about Greg, but they never got him.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just swim. They made it look really easy. What an effort.